The reality of faith. The perception of reality is more real to your mind than reality itself. In other words, seeing is not believing, but what you believe, what you perceive to be what you see, is more often than not based on what you were told about it. Do you think that value comes from what is actually true or from what people believe to be true? For instance, when a father desperately wanted his son healed, but Jesus' disciples could not help, Jesus said to the father in Mark 9:23, "If you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes." In other words, Jesus said to the Father, if you can believe, regardless of what you see, then all things are possible. But you may well ask, how does that work? How do I get to believe that way? Well, Paul explained it this way in Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. In other words, Paul was asking, what do you really believe? Do you believe that God is God? Is God real to you? And what about your problem or challenge? Is the problem more real to you than God is? So, ask yourself, what do I believe? When I face a problem or a challenge, do I believe God and what He says about my life, about His plans and His plan for my life, or the problem? Well, what can I do to overcome this challenge? Jesus gave us this answer, or maybe better put, Jesus told us how to walk in what God has for us, saying to us in John 15:7, if you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you will ask whatever you desire, and it shall be done for you. So, where are you, and what are you really believing? Therefore Jesus said, come to me, give me your whole life, and hear what I say to you about life. Then as you act on His word to you, you will be in that place where God can be God in your life. Amen.